Talent People Ministry present knowledge of marriage with Dr. Fritz, counselor specializing in family problem solution, premarital counseling, conflicts, and sexual desire. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening or good morning. It depends the time that you are receiving me. I'm waiting on you because every time that I bring this subject to you, I hope that you are waiting on me. If it's so, please do what you usually do. Um, like the video and subscribe, partage to your friend. Let them know it is very important that they are listening and watching this video. Before you leave, whatever you do, please leave me a commentary. It is very important that you subscribe, you leave me a commentary because that will help me to bring you better subject for the next episode. The subject that we're going talking today is a very important subject. Saying like that, she want to get married. Wow, she want to get married. If you want to get married, what do you need to know? It is a very important that someone who want to get married know about marriage. She said she want to get married. A young woman of 24 years old, raised in the devotion and guidance of her Christian upbringing. All her life, she has followed the custom and teaching of her faith. She was taught to serve the Lord with her heart and action. Her parents, also devoted Christians, have guided her step by step through life, helping her to distinguish between good and bad, right and wrong. Unlike many other her age, she didn't know or she did not grow up surrounded by friends or social gathering. She it is very important that she avoid taking guidance from those who live contradict the principle of lasting marriage. So the first thing that we can tell you when you want to get married, you need to avoid taking guidance from those who live contradict the principle of lasting marriage. So there is people who basically don't love marriage. They don't like that. So if they don't like it, you need to avoid them. This young girl was mentally church and school. That's where she go all the time. Because of this, she didn't experience the usual friendship or youthful companionship that many others enjoy. As a result, she often feels a deep need to be loved and supported, and now she desires to learn how to build a true and lasting partnership for life. The first thing I can tell you, preparing for marriage as a Christian woman, it is not something easy, but it go like that. The journey to our marriage, especially for a woman of faith, involve more than just the desire to be united with someone. It is require preparation. Number one, emotionally, spiritually, and practically. A young woman must learn to open herself to the possibility of love and connection while maintaining her value and integrity. The young woman need to know what the men actually are looking for. Men too are looking for women who carry themselves. That's part one. With respect, humility, and wisdom. So if you want to get married, man doesn't need more from you. You only want you carry yourself with respect, humility, and wisdom. Communication, honesty, and willingness to grow are essentially in building any healthy relationship. You must be open. Your upbringing and education play a role in shaping how you speak, act, and carry yourself. You see, sometimes some young people, they don't give anything, uh nothing. They don't respect nothing. They don't pay any attention. They just be themselves. But you must speak for yourself. You must carry yourself in the way that the young men basically who will put eyes on you see that you are in someone special. On very practical skill that many men appreciate is the ability to cook. So if you don't know, the first thing a young woman who want to get married, you need to know how to cook, because a young man appreciate that, the ability to cook. While not the only thing that matter, but that's the first thing he may be appreciated, but that's not only thing that matter. Food has always been a symbol of care. You know why? Because men love to eat. If you see that you don't know how to cook, he will run away from you, because basically that's the first thing a man look. He love to eat. He wants you to know how to eat. So if you want to get married, while you're at your mother's house, ask your mother to show you how to cook. This is the first advice I can give it to you. Love and nurturing in many cultures. A woman who can't care for her home, that means That means if a woman, he doesn't look for the home first. Sometimes you see they're looking, some of them to take care of themselves, which is good. You know, they want to go to do the hair, the nails. Some of them have the long nails, can't use any other things. You know, it's probably good for you, but you have to look at what is good for the man. A man who can't, a woman who can't care for her home, mean who can cook, who can clean, including in the kitchen. That means if you cannot be in the kitchen, there is a problem. Often stand out. That means you maybe see yourself an elegant person, someone very educated person. If you don't know that first thing I just mentioned, you can be stand out. Let's look at what faith, family, and communication. What men look. A man, the second thing, I just gave you the first thing, right? Because you say you want to get married, right? If you want to get married first, you need to be in the kitchen, not with your nails long. So you need to be in the kitchen because your man will want you to cook for him. Secondly, faith, family, and communication. Let's see those three things, what they mean to. A man often look at the kind of family. That means before a man enter or talk to you, he look. Sometimes you may be friend, you will be around him, but he look the kind of family that you have. A family is a very important. You want to know what family you come from? Are you come from someone, is a very good family, is a Christian family, is someone on the family, they are very respectful. You look for that. If it's an aggressive family, people who like to talk anything, today many young women leave their family home early. That's one of the problems. The young people can't get married because they're outside their parents' house. So it is very difficult for the men to trust you, to know who you are. Okay? So when you want to get married, I will personally tell you, stay in your father and your mother house and until you get married. Because that will push you. That will give you more respect. Because the man, when he look the way you carry yourself, the way you talk to your father, because sometimes a young lady did not respect the father. If you do not respect your father, I guarantee you, if your man catch you, he will not marry you. Because that's the first person you must respect. You must love your father. You must appreciate your father, including your mother. That's why he look in the family you come from. And choose what the reason the women leave their parents' house, they want to be independent. When you want to be independent, it's okay. Sometimes men take advantage of you. They went to your house. They they talk to you. If you open to them, they can use you and walk away. But when they enter to a family, they know they cannot play with you. While there is freedom, there is a lot of things can happen. Many things can happen. You might regret. Sometimes, some young people they go out, leave the parent house to go out of country for school. That's okay, but you have to apply and let the young men see where you come from. For a Christian woman, the church is not just a place of worship, but a community where you can be seen, known, and valued. So that means when you go to church, you don't go just to church just for worship. If you must carry yourself, because earlier I mentioned that there's two places you can find a young woman, especially for a Christian woman: school or church. So if you go to church, you don't go to church just for worship. You go to church for seeing you, to be seen. Yes, because you are in that's another type of community where you got all your brothers and sisters who have the same faith with you, who basically may have interest on you. So you go to church for people to know you. You go to church to get some valuation. And that's why when you go to church, you must dress properly. Yes, with etiquette. Today, you see, young people don't give no value of dressing proper. And you see, when you dress proper, your stomach cover, you don't let see that they can see your titty. The guy has something in the future you want to discover. So dress accordingly. Participating actively in church. Oh, there is people who go to church, they just go to church, but they don't play any role in the church. You must participate in actively in the church through the choir. First thing, be in the choir. You're going to be seen. Okay? You're not married yet. You can be hiding. You have to be in the front. Yes, in the front row. But in the front row doing something. First, be in the choir. Voluntary, do ministry. That means when the church going out, whatever they're going to do for ministry, be a participant. Okay? Show that you are involved, reliable, and spiritually, you be there. Spiritually, if everything you doing it properly, you be grounded and automatically you will be seen. You don't have to make a big movement. That's why they say doing things spiritually. At the same time, you want to get married. Beyond just attending church, it is important to build a real relationship. So that means when you go to church, be friendly to the church member. Don't just attend the mess and run away. Boom, there you happen seeing. No, take your time. Talk to people. Listen to people. Learn about people and grow with people. That means this is your community. That means you have to stay and spend a little time. Your appearance should reflect modesty and grace. And your communication should be open, respectfully, and sincere. So that means a young girl, when a young man see you, he must appreciate you. The way you talk, the way you walk, the way you dress, the way you sing. All if you take your time and you do that, you will be seen. There is nothing wrong with opening your heart to friendship. No, some people I heard they say, well, I'm a girl, I must uh, wait for the guy, make the first step. You can make the first step. There is a way to do it. Create a friendship. Hi, how are you doing? How was school? Which school you go to? You see you doing, and you come all the time. The guy you see you like, open communication with him. Something, anything doesn't. You're not going to tell him, "Hey, I love you," but you will talk to him, and this that we become friends. But the friend you can say, well, why we don't go? You can even maybe um have a date with him in the nice way. Where if he got a game, something like that, you say, what kind of game you like? If you like football, soccer, whatever, you say, you don't like, I'll be around you that I can watch the way you're doing. I mean, you can do anything. No, unless you doing thing, you know, with on the right spirit. That means you don't you don't do things just because you open your mouth. Hey Joe, I love you. You want to marry me? No, it's not that. You want to be around Joe, and if you show Joe your culture and talk to him, now share ideas together. If you and he interested, maybe we come more closer. So that means, and you have to make your step too. If Joe come to you, he will talk to you, smile, talk to him with kindness. Smile and kindness is, I will say, are some kind of tools of connection. Because if you're kind and you are kind, that means when you talk to the person, you show your kindness. I don't know for you, but me as a man, I appreciate when the woman speak with music, some kind of way that you feel there is something that admirable in her talking. So this is a very, men appreciate that. A gentle kind of spirit can open many doors and touch many hearts. So, you young women, if you want to get married, please listen to me because I am putting you in the right spot, right? I'm putting you in the right spot. Now you've been using everything, your capacity, your kindness, but let's see what God guidance and choosing a partner is. Learning what you need for marriage is important. It is important because you're not going to stay there and somebody going to just grab you and get married with you. You need to learn. That's what I am teaching you right now. And I want you to spread the message, the video, pass it to others because you young girls need to know how to use your manner. If learning now to how to get to or to get a partner in order to get married, I said is very important. But even more essential is seeking God guidance. Now, every time you go in that direction, you need God in your life. God guidance is most important. And every step you make, please pray. Pray before. And pray every day, every moment. I will say constantly. Invite God to lead you in any decision you're going to make. The secret is there. If you put God in your choice, He will guide you. Let Him guide your heart and your path. Don't rush. Just listen what I'm telling you. You don't have to rush. You don't have to force and anything. Just take it easy. Just do things nicely. Okay? Be, be close to people who share your faith. When you see someone who share the value that you have, your faith, your love, be close to that person. Yes. Be around him. That's the person you force yourself to be friend because that person has what you want. Always follow the wise advice of your parents and others. One of the person that you need to follow is your parents. Do not run away from your parent advice because your parents, they know, they experiment problem. When they tell you something, please ask God guidance and listen to your parents. I told you that earlier. You want to get married? Avoid taking guidance from those who live contradict the principle of lasting marriage. That means people who always complain, they're talking bitterness, they're broken experience, they don't love, anything about talking about marriage, run away from those people. Run away from them. It is very important. It is very important that you run away from them. We're talking about divorced people, people who are separate, people who leave their children in the hand of the father, or father who leave the children, they leave the mother to raise alone. They hate. They always are they hate. They're talking always with bitterness, broken experience. They want to throw that to you. Free them. While everyone deserves compassion, not every voice offers sound counseling for your life. You need to be very smart to listen to the voice of the Spirit of God. Let me give you the advantage of marriage. Marriage as a calling. Marriage is a sacred calling. So it's not something, you take it just like that. It is not just a relation between two people, but a commitment before God. Wow! It's a commitment before God. It is a place where a woman can grow in love and faith and purpose, especially to the blessing of raising children who will shape the future generation. The reason of a woman getting married and to have babies, have a children you can raise for the generation future. That means if you want the generation is a good generation, that means we must have a good mother, a good father to prepare those children. To conclude, I have to leave, and I hope you pass that message to others. The desire to be united in marriage is a beautiful one, but it requires three things, and I'm going to tell you three things only you require, and you must have that. Wisdom. Yes, if you want to have a beautiful marriage, you must have wisdom. Wisdom, you must be a good listener, because in marriage, you must have communication. To communicate, you have to be a good listener. That means prepare yourself to listen to your partner. Let him talk first. Listen to him. And when you come to your turn, you can speak. That is his wisdom. If you want to get married and you want your marriage to be successful, you must prepare. That means it requires preparation. Preparation, you must be around good people. You must pray God, let him guide you. You must read good book. Yes. Good book. Discover the secret of the family. Good book. Who has secret of marriage. I have this book. I wrote it for you. Order it for me. 305 49690. Call me to get this book. It is very important. And other book also you must read. Yes. Because there's a lot of things, if you don't read, you will not have the knowledge of it. Marriage, no one going to teach you. You need to pray. You need to read good books and prepare yourself for marriage. And the last one is patience. You must have patience. Do not rush anything in your life. Whatever you have, even thing turn upside down, cool yourself down. First, go pray. Ask God the direction. Then open your mouth. Say what you think it is important. And wait for the deliverance. So the patience, it is really good. I may add another one. I am sorry. It was out. Your faith. It is the powerful one. When you believe in something and you put all your faith on it, and I'm telling you, the success is waiting on you. A woman who seeks to build her life on the foundation of Christ must follow the path of goodness, humility, and obedience to God will help you. In doing so, your door will open. Yes, door will open to you. And you will be happy for the rest of your life. Let your life be guided by truth, prayer, and love. So, you say you want to get married, right? I just told you anything you need to do to get married. So, let God control your way. May you make a good choice if you follow everything I just told you. God will help you and you will make a wonderful marriage. So we will continue to bring you advice. We will show you how you can raise your child, how you can keep a marriage in good shape. We will bring you everything, but one thing you need to do, subscribe, pass to another that video, like it, and we can grow together. May God bless you.